Hey, so Riot Platforms has finally hit $9.64. Will Riot stock continue to break out to $13? Could we see that happen? Let me break down this stock analysis for you real quick. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Hit that like button, share the video, also subscribe here for more content. You're not going to get the realest price predictions anywhere else on this platform. If you guys want the real, then I suggest you guys follow me here because we're going to keep it 100. We're going to say things that you potentially don't like to hear, but we have to keep it real because guess what? The market doesn't care either. Yeah, the stock market doesn't care how you feel. It's merely here as a vehicle for us to grab the bag. All right, so let's break this down real quick. Now, here is our last price prediction in Riot. We was telling you all then that the market in Riot was bearish. We was looking for the market to go down. You guys can see once we created this price prediction, the market in Riot soon after came to our buy zone. Boom, right there. Did you take the profit? Because that would have garnered us around what, 26.5%. Then the market in Riot ran back up to our sell zone up here at the top, and then it really cratered and price collapsed. Now let's get back to it though. Let's see where we are at in terms of Riot right now, because we can get rid of this line, we can get rid of this buy zone. Okay, so what trend are we in Riot? Well, if we can look real quick, we can see that the price is trending down. Okay, so that's the broad direction that the market currently is trading in Riot. Okay, let's look at a little bit closer to the daily charts. Let's zoom in closer, because one thing we need to do and get accustomed to into the market is creating zones to where we suspect more people will be willing to buy and be willing to sell. We need to identify increases to where we think majority of that transaction is going to occur. So we're going to go ahead and create these 3 buy zones right here. Now, with that being created, we now need to lay out the foundation of where we suspect sellers to be. Because one thing that we do is we want to predict, okay, where do we think it, like if we're looking for the market to go up, where do we think price is going to go? Okay, so we're going to create these sell zones into the market for Riot. These are locations that sellers control. Okay, these are the areas. So currently, on the shorter spectrum, we can see that Riot currently is bullish. It's trending up. Okay, cool. You can see that we are already nearing a place that we will suspect selling to increase. Let's look at the market though on the 2. So here it is on the 2. Look at our software. It's already triggering something for us to see. What is it telling us? It's telling us that this stock is bullish off of this last bullish price bar, right? Cool. What about Riot on 3? We have a couple more hours on the current 3-day price bar. The last one was telling us that the market was a buy as well too. Here it is on the 4. Well, we have 8 hours left, 8 hours and 57 minutes left on this current 4-day bar, and it still looks pretty bullish. Here's Riot on the 5. Riot on the weekly chart. Look at that. Our signal even told us, gave us a heads up. Boom. On the week of August the 7th, 2024. You would already be up in this play 12%, 12.5% right now. All right. So now let's look at Riot on the 2 weeks. Still looks pretty bullish here too. Here it is on the 3. I like the 3 weekly chart. The last printed price bar that looks bullish for me. Here it is on the 5 and on the monthly chart. So I am looking for the market in Riot to go up. I am. But am I looking for it to run to, $16, $20? No, I'm not looking for that yet. So especially if we got earnings coming up at the end of this month. So again, I'm not going to be massively bullish, but I am going to see and try to target this sell zone and maybe this one. That's probably about it. Now, if the overall cryptocurrency space breaks out, goes bananas, and whacks out, then Riot may participate in that move to where we might potentially see the market run at 13, but I'm not hanging my hat on that. All right, so let's see if we could do another buy zone real quick. All right, cool. So I'm not going to do another buy zone. So here's our first target. Either it could test the low of the sell zone, in the middle, or at the high. At the high, that will give us 11.1%. Okay. Second target is going to be at the second sell zone. 19.42% there. At the high of that second sell zone is 22%. Okay. So we'll hold it right here just for the moment. I really want to see the price action after earnings is released. If the market doesn't react negatively, irregular, the volatility doesn't go bananas, then we may continue to ride the market and ride to higher levels. But if it does, we might need to cut this thing quick. All right, so we're going to hold it here for the moment, and we'll keep an eye on it. If it works in our favor, cool. If it doesn't, I think we have a reason. We know the reason why. And it's going to be because the buyers, either one, felt that these sell zones that we have on our chart was too expensive and they wasn't willing to buy the stock at that level, or the sellers were more determined to sell than the buyers were willing to buy. It really boils down to those things. This is not hard, nor is it complicated. We just need to see which side is tipping the scale in their favor. And as right now, it's showing us that the buyers is tipping the scale. The sellers are nowhere to be found. But we got these areas listed on our chart to where we may see sellers. Okay, so that is where I'm at currently in the market in Riot. I am done. You guys are up next. Let me know, where do you think, what is your prediction, your forecast as to where Riot is going to go before and after earnings? Now make sure you maintain profit, and as always, trade different.